Hi, my dear students. Today we are going to study a very beautiful poem of Srimati Sarojini Naidu, Chapter 1 Coromandel Fishes. Before starting the poem, let us learn more about the poet. Sarojini Naidu, born on 13 February 1879, was an Indian poet and a freedom fighter. The Golden Threshold was her first volume of poetry. Some of her other poems are The Bangle Sellers in the Bazaars of Hyderabad and Indian Weavers. Sarojini Naidu was not only a poet but also a politician, freedom fighter, and an activist. She was the first Indian woman to be appointed as an Indian state governor. She was sometimes called the Nightingale of India. She had an important role in our freedom struggle along with Mahatma Gandhi and Jawaharlal Nehru. She was born on 13th February 1879 in Hyderabad. Some of the important poems of Sarojini Naidu are The Golden Threshold, The Bangle Sellers in the Bazaars of Hyderabad and Indian Weavers. Coromandel Fishes. This poem describes the life of fishermen, how they live, how they overcome their problems, and how they support each other. Okay, let us read the poem. Rise, brothers, rise, the awakening skies, pray to the morning light. Here, the fishermen are trying to wake up their colleagues by calling them, rise, brothers, rise. Wake up, brothers, wake up. Let us ready for fishing. The sky is welcoming the morning light. The wind lies asleep in the arms of the dawn like a child that has cried all night. The wind, which has cried like a child throughout the night, is sleeping now in the arms of the dawn. Now the wind is calm. There is no storm. It is the best time to go for fishing. Listen once again. Rise, brothers, rise, the awakening skies, pray to the morning light. The wind lies asleep in the arms of the dawn like a child that has cried all night. Come, let us gather our nets from the shore and set our catamarans free. Here, they are calling their companions and telling them to collect their nets from the seashore. After fishing, they are keeping their nets in the seashore. So, they have to collect it before going. Let's move to the sea for fishing on our boats. They have to untie their catamarans. Here, catamarans means boat. To capture the leaping wealth of the tide, for we are the kings of the sea. They are going to sea for catching the fish. So they have to capture the leaping wealth of the tide. Here, leaping wealth of the sea means the fish. Fish leap in the nets when they catch. They have to collect the wealth of the sea because they are the kings of the sea. They have the right to capture the wealth of the sea. Okay, once again listen. Come, let us gather our nets from the shore and set our catamarans free to capture the leaping wealth of the tide, for we are the kings of the sea. No longer delay, let's hasten away in the track of the seagull's call. Let us not delay for our start. We have to find the track of the seagull's call. Seagulls are seabirds. They catch fish from the sea. So the place where they can find the seagull are the best place for their fishing. They will get more fish from that area. The sea is our mother, the cloud is our brother, the waves are our comrades all. The sea is their mother. because she provides everything for their life. The clouds are their brothers because they are guiding them to the sea. And the waves are their comrades because the waves are always moving along with them. So they are like their companions. Once again, no longer delay, let us hasten away in the track of the seagull's call. The sea is our mother, the cloud is our brother, the waves are our comrades all. What though we toss at the fall of the sun where the hand of the sea god drives? The boat may fall by the tossing of the tide at the night, but the sea god will drive them to the safe area. They believe that the sea god will protect them. He who holds the storm by the hair will hide in his breast our lives. The sea god can hold the storm by his hair, and he can hide our life in his breast. So, no need to worry anything about storm. Listen. What though we toss at the fall of the sun where the hand of the sea god drives? He who holds the storm by the hair will hide in his breast our lives. Sweet is the shade of the coconut glade and the scent of the mango grove. And sweet are the sands at the full of the moon with the sound of the voices we love. Here, the poet talks about the seashore and the beach, the shade of the coconut glade, the scent of the mango grove, and the sand in the moonlight are sweet, along with the sound of the seagull's call. But sweeter, oh brothers, the kiss of the spray and the dance of the wild form's glee. The seashore is very beautiful and sweet, but the kiss of the spray from the tides and the dance of the wild form's glee are sweeter than the seashore. Row, brothers, row to the edge of the world where the low sky meets with the sea. Row, brothers, row. Dear brothers, let us move forward till the edge of the sea, where it meets the sky. Listen once again. But sweeter, oh brothers, the kiss of the spray and the dance of the wild form's glee. Row, brothers, row to the edge of the verge where the low sky meets with the sea. Dear students, in this poem, the poet explains about the life of fishermen. But if we think deeply about the poem, Sarojini Naidu actually tried to awaken the men of India to do something for its freedom. Okay. Now let us move to enjoying the poem. Today we are going to discuss about simile and metaphor. These are used to compare to make comparisons. Okay, first one, simile. Simile is a figure of speech in which one thing is compared to another. In the case of English, generally using like or as. Simile is a figure of speech in which one thing is compared to another. Similes use the words like or as to compare things. For example, the wind lies asleep in the arms of the dawn like a child that has cried all night. What does the poet do? The poet compares the wind to baby. She uses the word like to make a comparison. Such a comparison is called a simile. Okay. Some more common similes are as white as snow, as free as a bird, as happy as a lark, as light as a feather. Now let us study what is metaphor. Metaphor is a common figure of speech that makes a comparison by directly relating one thing to another unrelated things. Metaphor is a common figure of speech that makes a comparison by directly relating one thing to another unrelated things. For example, the sea is our mother, the cloud is our brother, the waves are our comrades all. Here, the sea is compared to a mother, the cloud to a brother, and the waves to comrades. The comparison is not direct. Such a comparison is called a metaphor. Okay. My friend is a bee. My little sister is a doll. These are the examples of metaphor. Children, metaphors do not use words such as like or as to make comparisons. Today's class is over. Thank you all. Bye.